All I can say is the community on helldivers is really pissing me off right now. You guys are 100% fucking stupid. Like, incredibly dumb, logistically wise. So, the percentage wise, when I say 100%, is actually 70% of the divers dealing with the new MO. They got it in their bright idea. Stupid. They rather meme than actually get something that helps us at all. So if you're aware of it following helldivers, we've failed the last 2 times to get the anti-tank mines. The new major order is to liberate a planet and get anti-tank mines on a bot planet. It's a 2-parter. The other one is to rescue survivors at a children's hospital, a very sick children's hospital. You notice how it says survivors and doesn't actually say children? There's no reward in that whatsoever. They're like, oh, well, we'll have your gratitude and there'll be more people because there's kids. You got to rescue the kids, blah, blah, you know, the kids, and help them. No, because if they're not healthy at all. If you actually read the title, if there's actually kids at the children's hospital, it's the hospital for very sickly children. They're not gonna have any impact whatsoever on a war. In fact, they have very limited time. This sounds really cruel and heartless, but we're talking about digital fucking sprites, by the way. And it does say survivors. Survivors could be fucking Steve on the janitorial staff, was someone that got left behind or something. It could be the fucking night crew or something of the hospital. You think they would be the first to be evacuated? The children, you know, because they're children, right? Even though they're sickly. In a combat zone, they're not gonna be efficient. They're not gonna help manufacture shit. I know people are like, oh, they can manufacture shit because Helldivers 2 allows 7 and up enlistment. I'm like, they're not gonna be good for anything. And the latest one says, emergency, the survivors are starving and they're running out of water. This is a moral type of MO, mission order. The anti-tank mines, people will say like, oh, the anti-tank mines will not help us. They're useless, whatever. They'll actually be good for taking out, you know, tanks. They're called anti-tank mines for a reason. And the Striders. On defense missions, that's what those would be used mostly for, not when you're doing other missions like blitz missions. That doesn't make sense to use those, you know. It's a new stratagem. It's a new stratagem, okay? We failed it twice, okay? And they threw that in our face. They said, oh, if only... They even said that. If only we had the mines to stop this advance. Because mines stop advance. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow, we're in a war. And, like, the mines, they'll stop an incoming advance. Wow, like defense mission. Wow, that's what they're for. Oh my gosh, I never thought about that before. There's only like 2% of the player base that's going for the mines. And then you got these stupid motherfuckers. They're just like, oh, we're gonna get like capes that will gratitude and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, logistically it makes no fucking sense. And they put a hospital on the front lines, right? Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I think it's gonna backfire, and it's something the devs purposely did that. They're like, we'll see if the the community has a heart or something, you know, in that, but we don't. I posed this question to my actual kids too, and I was like, so what would you think in this situation? Like, you're a military leader and you only have options to do 1 or 2, right? My youngest is like, She's like, is this like a war or something? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you go for the anti-tank mines because you need them. They help. I'm like, yeah. Okay. My oldest, reason, she goes, it's not my job, like, to rescue them. Like, I'm supposed to be combating the enemy. So, of course, I'm going to get the new mines. And I'm like, okay. She's like, there's other people to do the rescue. I'm like, thank you. Oh, my gosh. In a realistic situation, if you have time to do both and you're on the battlefield front lines, you're gonna do both. You're gonna get your weaponry, right? Because you can't find the enemy if you don't have your weaponry. And then you're also gonna rescue the civilians, okay? That's realistic if you have time. You don't have time. It doesn't make sense when you're in a large war, and if you don't have ammunition and, supplies, you cannot prolong your war. It doesn't work that way. Super Earth doesn't have, like, allies. It doesn't have, like, another group coming in and going, oh, well, here you go. Here's your fucking mines. No, because you miss them. No, Super Earth is on its own, okay? Fucking stupid people, man. I swear. Mines go boom, Besides the memes, yeah, the memes are funny sometimes, but it's fucking frustrating. You guys are fucking idiotic. I'm gonna say this a lot. I'm cussing a lot. But, like, they did this on purpose. The devs did this on purpose on this MO. Because they're like, this is how it's gonna be. Like, if they do it, they're like, oh, well, by the way, you have the gratitude. Something bad's gonna happen, right? If you rescue the people at the hospital. Or you do the mines and they go like, oh, you monsters. Who fucking cares, right? They want to see, like, here, it's the trolley problem. That's what it is in a nutshell. It's a trolley problem. So you just multi-track drift and do that, They're like, if you save, there's one person on a track and there's 3 people over here. If you stop this, can you save the person? But then you can go more in depth with it. These 3 people, maybe they're slackers, but this person is a scientist who has the knowledge of curing cancer, okay? You're like, whoa, you don't want to kill 3 people, but then at the same time, this one person right here will save millions of lives, okay? So you look at it that way, the mines will actually save millions of lives versus these supposed kids, but they're actually probably just survivors. It never says that. In this hospital, right? It's children's hospital that they're holed up on, right? Makes sense? They're not going to provide anything. They're not going to save more additional lives, or they're not going to carry it forward or pay it forward, especially for children. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're like, oh, and that they spin it like a PR version, like on Super Earth. They're like, whoa, they rescue these people. We rescue people all the fucking time in our other missions. We have the scientist one. We have the class A survivors who rescue all the time. We have those defense missions. So this shouldn't be special, otherwise they're just testing us. I'm just saying that. Go for the mines. Don't be fucking stupid. Be tactical. Makes sense. People are like, also, the mines could kill your teammates. No, because you know how anti-tank mines, infantry, when they go over an anti-tank mine, will not set it off because they're not heavy enough. It's set for a certain weight limit, okay? Just saying, person goes over there, it doesn't fucking blow up. But when you drive over in a vehicle, it will fucking blow up. When you step on it, and especially your giant mech or something, it will fucking blow up, okay? It's not supposed to trigger for the fauna, the freaking cannon fodder, the chaff, whatever, that stuff. But enough running about that. Get the mines, or you're fucking stupid.